It's true. I really never wanted to be a daddy. I mean, it that's not all I wanted. I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea of just being a daddy. However, I love being a father. You see what I did there? No, a lot of people always say that, when you have your child, that fatherhood and that parental instinct is all going to come rushing in to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, and Katie, if you're listening to this, this is the truth. This is the truth. When my first was born, I don't know what I felt. It was like, hey, this new life is here. Hey, you have these responsibilities. You're going to do it anyway. I didn't feel any doubt that I wasn't. I didn't feel this, outrageous amount of love and overwhelming feeling that a lot of people say they get. I felt bad for years. She's 13 now. She's about to be 14. Oh my gosh, she's about to be 14 years old. She's about to be 14 now. Anywho, I didn't feel all of those things. I didn't feel any of those. I just knew that I had something to get done, which is my responsibility to Katie, to make sure that she smiled, to make sure that she played, to make sure that she had toys, to make sure that she was going to be able to learn, to make sure that she was loved. And I'm not going to lie, along the way, growing up, along the way, I lost that. I've forgotten about it at times, to where my parenting and my teachings and trying to get her to understand and learn, they got skewed with old habits, old ways, what do they call those? What's those things they call? Learned trauma. But what I did feel was that, without a question, I'm gonna get this done, and I'm gonna do the best damn job that I could. And then along came Selena. Now, I had some practice after that. They always say the first one I had you running back and forth and all that stuff. And the second one, like clockwork, nothing. They take care of yourself, they cry and you leave them. You walk out of the room, they still crying, it is what it is. I'm jumping back and forth, but I remember with my first one, for some odd reason, she had this trait to where after we would be done watching a show, the end credits, Katie would get up and do a little jiggle. She would dance throughout the ends of the credit. And I loved it. We would laugh because she had no rhythm. She would just get up and she would dance. Whatever we were watching. Once the credits came on, she started dancing, even if she was asleep, right? Even if she was just knocked out, them credits came on, she just do her little jiggle, and I thought that was the cutest thing ever. And then with Selena, her little baby trait that she had, right? She would she'd be like walking. Selena didn't want to crawl. She said, "No, I'm walking. I see y'all on y'all two legs. This is what I want." Now, I'm afraid to sip this. Let's see, that's hot as all get out. I'm not about to burn my tongue and ruin my whole week. Well, for that little stroll down memory lane with their little baby traits, all of this came to mind because I was on the elevator. A couple of days ago, and the guy says to me, he's like, "Yeah, I'm about to have my first child. I'm about to have a little boy." And I'm like, "Congratulations." He's like, "Man, I'm afraid." And the cat looked maybe 10 years younger than myself. And I'm like, it's all good. Ain't nothing to be afraid of. You gonna do well. Just try. Be there. And he's like, "Yeah, I just don't, I want to make sure that he gets to see his daddy doing the best he can." I'm like, "They ain't gonna see none of that." No, they ain't gonna notice. They ain't gonna notice, because whatever you do, However you do it, to them it's gonna be the best. And he's like, well, I'm like, yeah, they're not gonna know the shit. In fact, they're not gonna appreciate it neither until they get older enough to understand it. And it's not for them to appreciate and to understand right there in the moment, because all they're doing is loving you. And he was getting off the elevator, he turns around, he's like, hey man, what's your name? I'm like, I'm Jermaine. He's like, what else you got to say? I say, well, let me, you're holding the elevator up. I say, well, let me leave you with this. I heard somewhere, children are the best at love. They will love you unconditionally. When they get upset, or if you get upset with them and you're punishing them, they're turning right back around smiling at you. They want to be embraced by you. When they get a good grade on their homework, they want your approval. When they're doing something well, they're looking up to look for mommy, they're looking up to look for daddy, they're looking up to look for their family. They're looking up to you. So be there when they're looking for you. You don't never want them to have to feel like they can't find you. Because even after you get older and you're not around, they can feel you. So I went kind of deep with him, and he appreciated that. Then we parted our ways. And then, that stayed on my mind, and that urged me to make this video. I, again, never wanted to be a dad, but I love being a father. I love being able to teach. I love being able to entertain these little ones at times. And yeah, it gets really, really tiring. But I still love it. And I got these videos up there that remind me to be in the moment. And I guess I should say this video today is about appreciating the moment. Because a lot of the times I know for a fact I did. For years, at the beginning of Katie's life, I didn't appreciate the moment. I was out, I was playing, yes, I was learning, yes, I was growing. I was doing a lot of things, but I could have been at home more. And if I have regrets, it's that I didn't spend more time at home, being closer to Katie, building a closer bond in her younger baby years, toddler years than I did. I think that's very important. Now, granted, I do what I can to make up for what we have now by spending a lot of time with her with the videos and playing and talking with her as she grows into this crazy little teenager that she is. And I know that's valued. And I'm appreciative of that. But being able to be there and watch them grow, see the difference, is amazing. At times, they learn how to stop you and remind you that, hey, you might be moving too fast. Or, hey, this isn't about you, it's about me. One of the videos that I just recently posted was on my birthday. Now, here you go right here. I cannot believe what my child just did. So I was just shopping around on my birthday and whatnot, just, looking at some things, and I came in and I looked at the toys and I said, Selena, you can go right over there and, play with the toys or look at some. And what did you say?
No.
Oh, and why did you say no?
Because I want to spend time with you.
That's so precious. She said she wanted to spend time with me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Mwah. I love you so much. I ain't gonna lie, that made me smile so big. I was like, I felt like a little giddy kid. She said spending time with me was better than looking at toys.
Yeah.
I gotta love it. Must be doing something right. And when I tell you, that was genuine. I was genuinely so taken back, because I was just out and about. Everybody's working. I didn't have any big plans for the day. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's moments like those when she had said, because I want to hang with you, I want to spend time with you, and she meant it. I wasn't giving her anything. I wasn't promising her a toy. I wasn't saying, hell, let's play the game after. I had nothing else to offer. I did not offer anything else other than just myself. And then they tell you what they want. You just have to listen. We sit there and buy iPads. We sit there and try to take them to theme park after theme park, and we try to, excite their world with all these other things. And a lot of the times, they want to just sit down and play Uno with you. And it's beautiful. We move so fast doing work. We pay attention to all these other things. We can pay attention to sports on a level of, everybody on the team, the stats, but you don't even know your kid's favorite color. You don't know two of your kids' names. Two of your kids' friends' names. You don't know their parents. So detached from community, yet we complain about not coming together. We're so attached from community that we can't have unity. And community starts at home. I guess I'm preaching to myself. I'm gonna look back on this video, but for whomever's watching this, I hope y'all just take a moment. Take a moment. Call somebody you love. Call your mom. If you got kids, you know what? Send them a text message if they're not around. Go play with them again. They'll appreciate it. I remember so many things from my childhood that my dad would randomly do, and so is my mom. And I appreciate it. But it's something about parenting that they always say there's no rule book, there's no guidebook, there's nothing. No. But there's things that you pay attention to while you're doing so. You listen to your community, if you have one. You learn, you try, and you don't let failure deter you from anything. Because the kids don't see your failures. They see you as a success. Because everything that you are is everything they know. Cherish the moments, because they go quick. Katie about to be 14 years old. But anywho, what to take from this? Hell, this little journal entry of mine. They always say, cherish the moments, cherish the moments, cherish the moments. I said this whole video, and it's the truth. Cherish the moment. But truly do so. Be there. Be present. And if that means turning off the phone, and playing a board game and really trying to be there, then do that. Sometimes it's hard. Hell, who am I talking about? A lot of the times it's hard. But it gets easier. It's rewarding. It's fulfilling. So if you feel like you got something empty in there, it'll fill that hole. It'll fill it. They'll smile, they'll grow, and the success of their life is their thank you. But look, that's all I got to say today. I just wanted to share that much. Hopefully y'all have a beautiful day. Y'all be cool, be great, be awesome. And as always, see you at the finish line.